Hello everyone, welcome to my Emmerdale channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The sun over Emmerdale broke through the clouds in shafts of gold, painting the village in a rare morning glow. Vinny Dingle stood outside the scrapyard, hands shoved in his pockets, watching dust dance in the air. For once, he felt something like hope. After years of heartbreak, loss, and family chaos, he had finally found someone who made the world feel steady again. Her name was Lana, a quiet, thoughtful newcomer who worked part-time at the cafe. She had arrived in the village with a suitcase, a soft smile, and secrets in her eyes. At first, Vinny assumed she'd leave like so many others, but she stayed, and slowly she made space for him. They spent evenings walking by the river, talking about everything and nothing. With Lana, he didn't have to pretend. She listened, she laughed at his strange jokes, she held his hand like it was something precious. For the first time since Liv's death, Vinny felt his heart learning how to beat again. But in Emmerdale, peace never stays for long. It began one Thursday afternoon. Lana didn't show up to their planned lunch at the Woolpack. Vinny waited and waited, his stomach twisted, not with anger, but fear. When she finally arrived, cheeks pale and breath shaky, she mumbled, "I'm sorry, something came up." He wanted to let it go. He wanted to trust her, but the way her hands trembled made unease settle heavy in his chest. That night, Vinny knocked on her cottage door. She answered with red-rimmed eyes. "Lana, what's going on?" She sighed, shoulders collapsing. "I didn't want to drag you into this." "Into what?" A long silence, and then the truth spilled like shattered glass. Lana had fled her old life, fled a man who refused to let her go. A man who controlled everything she did. She thought she could escape him by running to the quiet hills of Emmerdale. She thought she could start again. "I didn't expect to meet someone like you," she whispered, tears slipping down her cheeks. "I didn't expect to feel safe again." Vinny pulled her into his arms, heart aching. "We'll sort this. You're not alone anymore." But the knock on the door that came the next evening changed everything. A stranger stood on the doorstep, tall, sharp-eyed, voice like gravel. Lana froze. Vinny felt the air around them tighten. "I've been looking for you," the man said, stepping inside without being invited. "You didn't think you could just leave, did you?" Vinny moved between them. "She doesn't want you here." The man smiled, a slow, cold curl of the lips. "This has nothing to do with you, lad." But it did. Lana's past crashed into Vinny's life with the force of a storm. Over the next week, threats came. The cottage windows were smashed. Vinny's car was keyed. Even the scrapyard received a warning. "You think you can protect her?" the man hissed one night outside the Woolpack. "I will take everything from you." And slowly he did. Lana, terrified of what would happen if she stayed, made the choice Vinny feared most. She disappeared. No note, no goodbye, just gone, like a ghost fleeing the dawn. Vinny searched for days. Sleepless nights, endless worry. When he finally found a postcard pushed under the scrapyard door, his heart cracked wide open. "I'm sorry. I have to keep you safe. Please don't look for me. L." He sank to the floor, the weight of loss pressing the breath from his lungs. He had found love again, real love. Then just as quickly he lost her, lost his sense of safety, his hope. and the fragile future he dared to imagine. Emmerdale carried on around him, busy, loud, relentless. But Vinny stood in the middle of it all, feeling the empty space Lana left behind. And in the quiet that followed, his heart broke all over again. Broken heart.